Hello, Odd Job Doer here. Today's odd job is going to be brought to you by this here wall oven. Right, so what we have here is to turn this thing on, top oven. You look down here, you'll see that everything seems fine except for this little spot here. That right there, when it gets hot, turns into either like looking at the sun or the Eye of Sauron. That little part there is a break in the heating element. And so what we'll do is, I have it turned on right now to see if it'll light back up again, but I will take out these racks and then I will go outside and look for the circuit breaker. Very important, you find the circuit breaker to shut this thing off. This here has a couple of screws in the back there you can see. What we'll do is after we shut it off, we'll take those screws out and we'll pull this element out here. And luckily I've already ordered a new one. And so we will, basically there's two wires on the back of that come off and you put the new wires on and pull it back together again. But let's go out and take a look at the circuit breaker outside. And so I'll shut it off here. And yeah. After the circuit breaker. Alright, so there's the circuit breaker here. I'll just pop this thing up. Inside you can see you got a 100 amp main there. You got some marked dishwasher. Luckily there's one oven, AC room. And so for a wall oven you're looking for something in the ranges of 30 to 50 amps, maybe 60 amps. This one here happens to be a 40 amp. Just take this here and turn it off. Alright, so you can see now in the oven here, I undid these two screws to pull the element out, and there is two screws that hold two wires on, left side, right side, to the element. So I'll be taking those screws out, and you can see here, even on this element, where that little weak spot has broken in two now that I've pulled it out. That's probably why it didn't heat up earlier. These have a connection to heat up. And so what we'll do is with the new one, it actually came with replacement screws for the element part. So I will just take those out. I will put on the new element, screw it back in, push it back in the, you got some heat resistant stuffing back in there. And I'll probably wipe out the bottom two while I'm at it. And put the screws to hold the heating element back into its socket there. And it should be ready to test out. Alright, so I went outside and I flipped the breaker back on. And as you can see, I got the oven on. And down here with the element in. And nothing bad happening so far. If you're outside and you flip that breaker and it makes a popping noise, or it automatically goes from on to back off, or the sprung position, that's just telling you that something's wrong. So we'll test down here a little bit. Alright, so now you can see there, bright and red. Turn it on here. Ooh, hot. And so this here is, looks like it's a job well done. Make sure you install it the right way, where these little feet here are touching the bottom. Sometimes they might float above, but I'm sure after a while that element will in turn heat up and it will settle down. And that should be it. I'll put the racks back in. It has a little bit of a grease or something that's covering the, maybe some oil for shipping. That's going to be burning off, kind of smell up your place. Other than that, this is Odd Job Doer. Remember, circuit breakers are friends. Thank you.